Good evening, ma'am. I am Sambuddha Chakravarti, registration number 19MI0007, and today I am going to present you a video on OSI model. The OSI model stands for Open System Interconnection. It's a 7-layer architecture, and each layer has its own specific function, and all the 7 layers work collaboratively together. And ma'am, it consists of application layer, presentation layer, session layer, and ma'am, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and lastly the physical layer. In the layer 1 is the physical layer, which is the lowest layer in the OSI reference. It is responsible for the physical connection between different databases. The physical layer contains information in the form of bits. It is responsible for transmitting individual bits from one node to the next. And the next layer is the data link layer. Layer 2, the data link is responsible for the node to node delivery of the message. The main function of this layer is to make sure that the data transfer is error free from one node to another over the physical layer. And the data link layer has two sublayers: logical link control LLC and media access control MAC. And the third layer is the network layer. The network layer works for the transmission of data from one host to other host located in different networks. It also takes care of packet routing, which is the selection of the shortest path to transmit the packet from the total number of routers. The sender and the receiver's IP address are placed by the header, by the network layer. And ma'am, the fourth and the next layer is the transport layer. The transport layer provides services to the application layer and takes services from the network layer. The data in the transport layer is referred to as segments. It is responsible for end-to-end delivery of the complete message. And ma'am, the fifth layer is the session layer. The session layer is responsible for the establishment of connections, maintenance of session, authentication, and also ensures good amount of security. And ma'am, the sixth layer is the presentation layer. The presentation layer is also known as the translation layer. Data from the application layer is extracted here and manipulated as per the format which is required to transmit over the network. And ma'am, the lastly application layer, which is at the very top of the OSI reference model. We find that the application layer is implemented by the network applications. These applications are responsible for producing data which has to be transferred over the network. This layer also services as a window for the application, services to access network, and for displaying the received information to the user. Thank you, ma'am. Here my seminar ends here. Thanks for your cooperation.